Hi everybody, welcome to my Flosstube channel, Nicky Noodle Stitching. My name's Nicky and thank you so much for joining me today. I've had a busy month and a bit, been stitching on lots and lots of different fun projects. So I've got lots to show to you today, but unfortunately no finishes. Bit sad really. I like to have a finish, but that hasn't happened, but that's okay. It's all fun anyway, stitching. Lots has been happening. I've had lots of stitchy catch-ups on Zoom over the last month or so, which has just been so much fun. I've really enjoyed that. I've also had a stitching catch-up with some friends in real life, which was really nice. That's all come to a screeching halt though, because there's a COVID outbreak here in Australia, so we're all just sort of staying at home and sitting tight, and hopefully the numbers will start dropping and we'll get it under control. We're all of us that are under 60 years of age are still waiting for our vaccinations to happen. There are some that have been vaccinated, but not too many. It's been a pretty slow rollout, pretty disappointing really, but hopefully that will happen soon and we'll all get a little bit better protected. And the world as we know it will go away and we'll resume some sense of normality. So I think we're all craving that. Anyway, so I hope you've all been really well, and I hope you've all been stitching on those things that make you happiest. As I said, I've been stitching on lots of different things, which I will get around to showing you. I've got quite a bit to show you, but the very first thing I would like to talk to you about and to show you is the wonderful birthday gifts I did receive last month from a couple of my most special stitchy friends. The first one I will show you was given to me by my darling friend Annette, Nettie. She's Nettie56 on Instagram. Annette and I live quite close to each other, so every now and again we do catch up. So, and that's always so much fun. We always show our haul to each other and have a good old chinwag and just have a lovely time together. Anyway, so hopefully we'll get to do that again soon. But in the meantime, we did have a catch up, and the darling Annette gave me this gorgeous little piece, Susanna Sugden, which this chart is actually called Petite Susanna, and it's a GGR chart. So Annette stitched that for me, and she even had it professionally framed. How unbelievable. That's just such a generous gift. Thank you so much, Annette. I love it. And I'm going to put that one on my sampler wall in my bedroom. So that's fun. And she gave me a really sweet little card, which is this one, and it's a little cross-stitch card, and it came all the way from Scotland when Annette visited her husband's family, I presume, because her husband is Scottish, of Scottish heritage, and a really sweet little note. So thank you, Annette. Now, I'm sorry about my throat. I've had a bit of a head cold, and it's resulted in me having a very tickly cough. So I apologise if I drink water. I know a lot of people, including me, don't like seeing people slurp their drinks. But I'll try and be a lady and sip nicely and not gulp. And I certainly will not burp, because only rude people burp on Flosstube. Now, speaking of burping, my next wonderful friend who gave me I was so stunned, the most wonderful birthday gift. It came all the way from the US, and I'll give you a hint as to who it was from. Now I'll give you an extra clue. She's got terrible taste in music. Can you hear the train? It's not really her cat, but she's got a tuxedo cat named Hamilton. My darling friend Betsy sent me the most wonderful box of gorgeousness for my birthday. And so that box included pussycat stickers. I think that it did come with tuxedo cat stickers in it, but she stole those for herself. Anyway, I love you, Betsy. And this little one, a funny little kangaroo. It looks like a tree kangaroo, this one. Anyway, that little sticker. She gave me this fun little box that came, and I opened it up and it's got needle minders in it. Look, this one's got cats in a box and a little a little sheep. How cute. A little sheepy bar. So cute. And then in it, it came from It's Charm School, which is a needle minder maker in the US. But it came with all these cute little stickery paper ephemera things, which I just love. This cute little envelope with lots of little stickers and bits and pieces. So little flower, looks like a stamp, that one. Look at this little library card. How cute. And a little piece of cake, birthday cake. So that was just a bunch of fun. And this fun thing, I haven't used this yet because I wanted to show you. This is for thirsty hands, to moisturize dry hands. So it must be like gloves in there with some moisturizing lotion inside. So that will be fun to do. I'll do that later today. Let me just dig through the pile. It was a huge box. Look. I had often spoken to Betsy about this, saying, you know, I love it so much. So she very kindly sent it to me. Look, there's a pussycat. I love everything on here. Pig, the tractor, the chook, horse. So cute. So I'm gonna have to make a few things, I think. And it's not just that quilt. It's got lots and lots of different projects. It's got pin cushions, and it's got mini quilts like this one. So many fun things in there. So that was something else she gave me. And then, oh my Lord, look what she sent me. She made this herself. She stitched this herself. And she even showed this in one of her floss tubes, and she spoke about this ropey stuff that she bought from Michael's or Joann's or somewhere. Oh, I was so, thank you, Betsy. That means so much to receive something that you've hand stitched. And what makes it even more special is we have got 2 Suffolk sheep. So the black face, black leg, white body sheeps. Sheep. Billy and Sean are our sheep. So that was extra special. So that's going to take an extra special place in my home. Excuse me for coughing. So annoying. It's really annoying. Okay. Now this is the funny card she gave me. It's got cats in it. Oh, look at this one. So I'm very lucky. And in the parcel that she sent, she passed on some of her charts that she stitched. So I'm really looking forward to stitching this one. This is the blue flower quilting bee. I just love that. And Betsy has stitched that and framed it in a really fun green frame, I think she showed it in, which is very fun. There's that one. And then she also sent me Mary Clayton from Hands Across the Sea. So that's another one that I'd like to stitch one day. No immediate plans, but one day. There are some extra things that Betsy gave me, but I'll show you those on the way through all of my whips. I'll let you know when I get to them. That they're made by Betsy. Handmade by Betsy. Thank you, Betsy. Now, I also wanted to say to people, if there's anybody out there contemplating filming Flosstube videos and you haven't quite gotten to that point of doing it yet, can I please encourage you to do it? Filming Flosstubes has just been such a wonderful part of my days these days. I have made so many wonderful friends by doing Flosstube. It's been everything I've hoped it to be. I've connected with so many people that I otherwise would not have connected with. I live in a fairly small community. Not a lot of my existing friends understand my stitchy hobby. They don't quite get the obsessiveness of it and the love of it and the passion for it. But my Flosstube friends do, they get it, they really get it. So if you're contemplating doing a Flosstube and sharing what you stitch, please know that there are so many of us out here that would love to watch what you have to share, and that many of us love connecting as well. So I can't recommend it more highly. Excuse me guys, I'm really sorry. I'll battle on. Okay, I'm back. I just had to have a cough. It's very annoying. Anyway, moving right along. I have had a number of new starts lately. I had been going really well and just been working on existing projects, but I decided to have a few starts. And one of the things I started wasn't cross stitch. It was a pair of socks. So Annette, who I spoke about earlier, she taught me how to knit socks, toe up socks. Oh, how long ago? A couple of years ago, 18 months, 2 years ago. And every now and again, I will knit a pair of socks. So this is a new pattern that I recently bought from Ravelry, and I've made a start. So this is it. Only a tiny start. So they toe up, and this is a self-striping yarn. And that's the top of the foot. You can just start to see the pattern emerging from this one. But I'm not a very good knitter in that I can knit the stitches okay, but if I make a mistake, I'm pretty stuffed. I've either got to rip the whole thing out and start again, or I've got to wait for my mum to visit. And mum doesn't visit very often because she lives 3 hours away from me. But that has been known to happen before. I just put it away until mum visits and I drag it out and she gets the needles out. She's a wonderful knitter, beautiful knitter. I'm so sorry guys, it must be very annoying. Okay, let's try this again. I've got a cough lolly this time. I don't know what's going to be more annoying, me coughing or seeing me suck on a cough lolly. So if you don't want to see it, turn the screen off. Just listen, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I was talking about my mum's knitting earlier when I was showing my socks. And I thought I'd just show you this. This is a shawl that my mum made for me just fairly recently. And oh, do you like my shirt? Betsy wears Beatles t-shirts, so I bought this one because I like Queen. Look at Freddie. Anyway, so this is the shawl that Mum made for me. She's such a beautiful knitter. There is no way I could knit something like this. So it's just beautiful. That's very special. Okay, they're my socks. Showing you those. Now I will show you some of my cross stitch. The first thing I want to show you is Norris, and that's a GGR chart. And this is a stitch along with Ellen Chester from With My Needle. And this was for the June birthday girls. It was Ellen's birthday in June. I think it was the 8th of June, but it was my birthday too on the 3rd. So I decided to start this one too because I just fell in love with it. So that's it. Ellen Norris 1826. And, oh, I put it in this bag. I made some new bags because I ran out because I had so many starts. And I'm sorry if you can, all the apologies today. I'm sorry if you can hear my kids at school holidays and they're at home. Anyway, so this is the bag that I made. And this is where I'm up to. I only started this one yesterday because today is the 1st of July. Yesterday was the 30th of June, which was the official stitch along, or start along, no, stitch along start date. So that's it. So this here, this little bit here is the beginning of a little ship, which I'm looking forward to stitching. I've never stitched a boat before, as far as I can remember anyway. So that's that one. Now it's on a 40 count iced chocolate from Jay's X Stitch on Etsy. So a beautiful linen, beautiful, beautiful linen. I might just stick it away. Because I've got so many, I don't want to get all confused. The next one that I have to show you is another new start. These are all new starts and hauls sort of combined because I've got a few new things and then I haven't done a floss tube in the interim to show you. So I'll just show you now. Next one is All Creatures Great and Small by Barbara Anna. I've loved that chart for a long time and resisted buying it, but then I just thought, nah, I'll do it. Now, I've just got to try and find the chart. Oh, I've only got a black and white copy. So you can't see it very well, but quite a few people have done this one. And as per usual, I started in the bottom right corner down here, and you probably can't see it from this, but it's a little fisherman in his little boat and a kitty cat. It's very cute. So I only stitched on this for a day or two. So that's that one. Look at the kitty cat. And my linen, I might have to change this little bird. There's a little egret or something here. You can see his long skinny legs, but you can't see his body because it's too close to the fabric colour. So I might turn him into a grey heron or something like that. Haven't decided yet. Anyway, so that's that one, and I'm stitching that one on a 40 count Silvery Moon from Number 12 Stitch Co on Etsy. And that too is an Australian Etsy store. In this bag, I've also got the chart for another recent start, and it is called Riley Harbour. And I don't think I've even got a picture of the front page. No, I don't, because it's black and white, so there's no point in really printing it. I'm sure most people are familiar with that one. I'll try and insert a picture here, if I can find it. But that's the beginning. It's got a cute bail on it. And I'm just using the called for DMC for this one. Just like for All Creatures Great and Small, that's using the called for DMC. And also for Ellen Norris, that chart calls for DMC. So I'm just using good old DMC and I love it. So that's fun. Octopus a whale and a shark, and that's the beginning of one of the houses. So a lot of fun. Right, next. When Betsy sent me my birthday parcel, she had done some personal shopping for me from Not Forgotten Farm, because Not Forgotten Farm, they don't ship to Australia and their charts are really hard to get. So Betsy kindly did some shopping for me and bought some Not Forgotten Farm charts. And this next start was one of those charts, and it's Blue Bellsnickel. What's better than a smoking blue Santa? So that's that one. He's only little, but I think he's going to be quite fun. And I just started it. Again, called for DMCs. And that's his feet. His cute little feet. Little Christmas trees along the bottom on a swirly border. So that's that one. And I think I might make that one, turn that one into the cross stitch camp with Sherry from Colorado Stitcher. That will be my July project, I think. I believe the theme is stitch on a chart from a designer that you've never stitched before. And this would be my first Not Forgotten Farm chart. So that's that. I told you I had a ton of starts. The next one is called MH1860, and it's a chart by Needlework Press. And this is part of the Cruel Goblins Schoolgirl Sewing Club. No, I think it's just the Schoolgirl Club. Can't remember. I'll tell you. Has it got it on here? Oh yeah, Schoolgirl Sewing Club. It is called that. So these are the beautiful threads. They're all, I think they're classic colourworks. Yeah, they're all classic colourwork threads. And that's it. Isn't that sweet? I had a hernia and a heart attack when I first saw it, and I had to start it. So I did. And this is where I got to. I think I only did this for a day, maybe two. And then I saw a squirrel. So that's that one. And it looks like the way the model has been stitched is a little bit different to the chart. The roof line is a little bit different. I'll just stitch whatever the chart says. Whatever. And that's another bag I just recently made. That was out of one of the mini charm square packs that I showed in a previous video. It's really cute. And that's that one. I think that's a Three Sisters. Is it a Three Sisters fabric pack? I think so. I think it's called Sanctuary. So that's that one. Now, the last start is not really a start. It was Betsy contacted me and she said, I want to start Anna Omen. And I said, okay, let's do it. Again, black and white chart, boring. But this is Anna Omen 1873 from Leela's Studio. So that's this one. And it's a red sampler. You can do it in any colour you want, but I love red. Red's my favourite colour. So I decided to start it in the Silks for You silk that I bought just recently. It's that one. PR034 from Silks for You. And like I said, it's not really a start. Tiny. So Betsy's been going great guns on this one. I think I did that for half an hour and then put it away. I think it was the same day I started Riley Harbour. I had Riley Harbour stuck in my head, I couldn't get it out. So I started and worked on it. So that's that one. So these are all pretty much new start and haul. Omen was one that I bought just on a whim last week because Lila Studio had it as a PDF on her Etsy store. And look at this pretty bag. I've run out. Excuse me. Okay, now Betsy did send some additional Not Forgotten Farm charts, and these are all just charts and things I've bought. I haven't started any of these, amazingly, but I thought these are all so cute. This one is called Merry Maker, and it's got Santa on it. I just love Christmas stitching. I like that one. This one, it's called Ho Ho Ho, as in garden hoe. H-O-E, 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 ho ho ho. I think that's fun. And this little one, that's a little needle book. That's cute. And then this will be my first ever Halloween stitch, because as a rule, Australia doesn't tend to get tied up with Halloween, although that seems to be changing. More and more families with kids are starting to decorate their houses and dress up and do trick-or-treating and that sort of stuff. And I've admired this chart for a long time. I just think it's so much fun. It's the witch on a whale, and here's the little town, must be Nantucket. There was a man from Nantucket. Anyway, so that's that one. And I have got a piece of linen stuck in this one, ready to start. And this is a piece of Rain Cloud from Nicola at number 12 Stitch Co. So I thought that would be really good. I think this one might be a bit bluer, but I think it would look fun. Anyway. Now the next one I bought, the next bit of goodness I bought, came from Canada. And it came from, excuse me, it came from Caroline at Off the Grid Needle Arts and her shop Tote. And this was a collaboration that she had with Jacob from Modern Folk Embroidery, particularly in relation to the COVID outbreak that was going on in India and the dire situation they were in. So Jacob put this glorious chart together, and I decided to, part of the money that was raised in the sales of the charts was donated to a number of different charities that were helping with the COVID crisis in India. And I felt really strongly about buying the chart and donating in that way. So I bought it, and that's it, and I just love it. And I also decided to get it with the Leo and Roxy thread pack that Caroline was selling the chat. Aren't they beautiful colours? I think you can see that without me taking it out of the packet. So that's that. I just love that. So beautiful. And I have, just for now, I don't know whether I might do it on this. I've just put in a piece of 40 count Weigart flax. For that one. I thought that might look really nice. Those colours should show up nicely on that linen. So that's that. another Christmas chart, and this is called Hannah's Christmas, and I believe these are smalls that from the Heart needle art by Wendy, that Wendy took off a larger sampler. Hannah somebody. Hannah Hetherington is another sampler chart that Wendy has put together, and these are just some smalls that have been taken from it and made into these really sweet little Christmas ornaments. So, I mean, they're blue and red, so that doesn't scream Christmas to me, but I just think they're really cute. So I got that one. And I did actually buy that from 123 Stitch, and that was on back order. So I got that after I got a whole heap of other charts a couple of months ago. Now, another thing that I bought, I've really enjoyed making project bags lately and doing a little bit of patchworking, a little bit of piecework. So I saw this, I don't even know how I came across this particular book, on Instagram no doubt, and this is called The Schoolgirl Sampler by Kathleen Tracy. And it's predominantly very small blocks, so 6-inch blocks, no, 4-inch blocks, even smaller, so really little tiny pieces to make these blocks. And I thought it was just beautiful. There's lots of what I suppose you would call dolly quilts, little quilts, little people quilts, like this one. I just think that's beautiful. And although some people might look at them and go, oh, what's the point of a quilt that size? Great to sit under, you know, on a coffee table underneath, you know, a nice dough bowl or a nice pot plant or something like that. Just a really nice decorator piece. What else is in here? This gorgeous one, pinwheels. And you can see the scale of it. There's just a small jar. Is it marbles? Yeah, a jar of marbles there. So then, on a scooter. How cute. So I just love this book. So, and of course, because I've been doing patchwork for a long time, I've got lots of scraps, and they would be oodles to make these gorgeous little quilts. There's another one. Oh, and then at the back, it's just got all of the blocks, how to make all of the blocks for various blocks. But there is also the larger quilt too. Let's see if I can find it. This one here. Isn't that beautiful? Very pretty, traditional colours. Gorgeous. So I'm really happy I've got that book. So that's it. And that's published by Martingale Books in the US. So that's that one. Now, the next bit of haul. This is my last bit of haul. And again, it's not really cross stitch. Whoops. It is just, I use the Book of Days that's been published by Needlework Press, and I love stickers. Lots of people love stickers. And I was running low on the small supply of stickers that I had, so I thought I'll just have a look on Etsy, see what I can find. And I ended up finding an Etsy seller from Adelaide, which is in South Australia. It's the capital city of Adelaide, which is a state in Australia for those that are visiting from overseas. And I found a seller called A Simple Life Handcrafts. You think you're going to remember these things when you do a video, but you forget. A Simple Life Handcraft. And the seller's name, the lady who runs that little business is Ming Ming. And Ming Ming sent me this beautiful box. I ordered this. This was called the Love Box. And it came, and it's this really nice cardboard box with this beautiful washi tape and stickers and the little handwritten thank you. And then inside she wrote me a beautiful note with stickers, more stickers, all beautifully wrapped. And inside, let me see if I can do this without tipping it all on the floor. It is just chock-a-block with stickers, washi tape stickers, sticky notes, lots and lots of fun things. Little gorgeous little envelopes with all these cute little stickers. Look at this. A pig. A little pig. And a little milk carton. There are just, and this little girl eating an icy pole. Look at that. So cute. So just beautiful little packages that, you know, you can repurpose those as little gifts, or and this little one with lots of little tiny stickers. That would be so cool for the book of days. And it tells you all the different types of stickers in it. Washi tape. More washi tape. And it's all wrapped around this little, what would be a bookmark when you've used all your washi tape. And the little panda has got the little ribbon on him. Perfect for a bookmark. There's a couple of those types of things. This one looks like a little corgi. There's that one. Beautiful washi tape flowers and buckets, and this one's got a watch and a t-shirt. Really sweet. And this one has got otters on it. Can you see? Look at the little otter. Pussycats, chicken, bunnies. So cute. And then it's got stickers. Kathy from Tassie. This reminds me of your little dog. Her name's Maisie too. My doggy's name's Maisie, but she's got a little dog named Maisie. That reminds me of Maisie. Look at them in the little swimmers. Bathing costume. Bathers, swimmers. I thought that was so cute. And what else did it come with? This little tin. And it's got, oh, it's hard to open. Can I get the lid off? Yep. I was really chuffed with this because noodles. Nicky Noodle. Noodles. Fun. So look, there's just so much fun stuff in here. More stickers, sticky notes, pussycat washi tape. More stickers in a cute little box. More washi tape. It's got some stationery, so some really pretty paper. More little stickers. So I can't recommend this highly enough. On this little thing that I can use as a little bit of thread bling, a little girl. Some other little things, some little iron-on patches. So beautiful. So I would really encourage you to go and check out Ming Ming's store. A Simple Life Handcraft on Etsy. And as I said, she's located in Adelaide. And that's on the mainland in Australia, down the bottom. The Great Australian Bight, where it looks like there's a bite taken out of the country. So that's that. That was a lot of fun. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a long one. Okay, I'll race through this. These are my other whips. So not new starts, but things that I have just worked on. This one is, where are they? I'll just move all this. So this one is the Red Deer sampler. I think most of you have probably seen this one too. This is another beautiful GGR chart. You need your sampler vision for this one, because this is the antique. So, and this is where I'm up to. I worked some more on this border and this basket of flowers, and a little bit more on the deer. So that's a really beautiful one to work on, such pretty colours. That's that one. This is another bag that I made. This is out of Tilda fabric, and this one is holding the LW motif sampler. Now I think I might need marching orders for this one, because I reckon this one will be finished soon. if I pull my finger out. That's that one. So, reproduction sampler by Samplers Not Forgotten. That's that one. And I did end up changing quite a few colours on this because it just wasn't showing up. That's that. So it's mainly just got letters in the alphabets to do. So I don't think that would be a lot more work to get it finished. It's only weeny, it's only little. It is 40 count. I can't remember the name of the fabric. If you want to know, just reach out and I'll find out. It's probably on one of my previous videos if you're desperate to know. Look at all those colours. Pretty. I know it is a Jay's X Stitch fabric, that one. It's very pale, so off-white. Okay, next one is this Kathy Barrick one, which is called Good Intentions. This one, I'm stitching this one on a 40 count flax by Zweigart using the called for NPI silk threads. And again, marching orders. Brenda, I need you to give me my marching orders. Because again, that's not very big. It's only little. But it's a lot of fun to stitch. Really nice colours, very autumny colours. So that's that one. At least I'm not coughing in your ear anymore. Yep, don't speak too soon. The next one, I worked on this one for a little while. This is Sampler from Saxony. This is the great big one, the great big GGR chart. I'll pull it out of here. I'll take it out of the plastic. So this big one. So when I show you, you'll see I've started these bands down here, which are various alphabets and various motifs. But I've also started this row here, which is also reproduced here. So it's like the little man with his backpack, this great big peacock, this tree and this little boy. So that's that. And this is it. What's that there? Oh, that's because I ended in just a thread. It's just hanging there. So that's that one. So you can see the little man there and his little dog, which is cute. Funky peacock, various trees. So that's a lot of fun. A lot of work in this one. It's a big one. So what would that be? That would be probably about a third, the bottom third of that particular sampler. So that's that one. And I'm stitching that one on a 40 count mystery linen. I think it might be sand. I ordered platinum, but it's not platinum. It's too dark for platinum. I could be wrong, but I've used platinum a lot, so I don't think it's platinum. And this one I neglected to tell you is a 37 or 38 count heron grey from Legacy Linens. And I'm using all of the called for cotton, overdyed cotton threads. I think they're Gentle Arts. So that's that one. Oh, here is one of the bags that Betsy made for me. The lovely Betsy. Where I live, I'm not too far away from a town called Coffs Harbour. And Coffs Harbour has got a big banana. Don't ask me why. Well, I sort of know why. Coffs Harbour is a fairly well-known banana growing town. And years and years and years ago, someone had the bright idea to build a great big banana. Anyway, one day Betsy was Googling, I think, where I live, and she found the big banana. So she made me a project bag with bananas. Isn't that fun? Love it. Bananas. And she made that herself on her sewing machine. Fiona, Pfaff. Oh, fun. So that's that one. But in that bag, I've just had a kid come out, is this book. And I'm stitching. This was what I worked on for the Blackbird Design Weekend stitch along with Brenda and Laura. And this chart. This one here. So I'm stitching that one. And I'm stitching it like, my memory is not very good today. I can't remember what I'm stitching it on. It's a 45 or 46 count legacy linen. I can't remember the colour. Can I remember the colour? No, I can't remember the colour. I haven't done much, but that's the start. And I'm using all of the called for colours in this one. A lot of people change the colours, but I just love the colours that called for. So that's that one. And here's the colours. It's Fool's Gold from Classic Colourworks. That's that one. Endive from Gentle Arts. Can you see my dog? Oh no, she's up the other end. Can you see her? If I move my chair, you might be able to see her. No. It's Maisie. And Calico Kitty. It's quite a variegated thread, but I love it. It's beautiful. That's that one. So that goes back in the Betsy banana bag. So fun. And then the next bag she made is related to bananas, because what eats bananas? Monkeys eat bananas. Sock monkeys. So that's another bag that Betsy made with the sock monkeys. I love it. It's so cool. Look at this little one. Look at his face, his lips. Anyway, in this one is Joan Sands. And this is the stitch along that I'm doing with Ellen Reid, Laura Duet, Jodie, Trixie Tricycle, Gwyneth from Curling Stones and X Stitches on Instagram, Betsy, and Kathy from Tassie. Kathy Taz Purred on Instagram. Jeez, I think that's all of us. Is that all of us? Oh, and Caroline from Off the Grid Needle Arts. So we're working on this, and there's some other people that are working on it as well. This is the one that I've spent most of my time on the last little while because I just love it. And here it is. So that's Joan Sands. And this is on a 40 count, I think it's Spice. I think it's Spice from number 12 Stitch Co. So it's pretty. And it's got a number of eyelets in it. So this alphabet over here is eyelets. Can you see the eyelets? And this band along here is all eyelets. But they're really fun to do. So again, I think I need marching orders to get this one finished. I think I've got 7 flowers left to finish the outer petals. And a couple of alphabets and some names and things, and it's done. Although we're going to save it until the 31st of December and put the last little stitches in. The date is actually stitched down here over 1. So we're all going to hopefully get to the same point, and then we'll put those last stitches in on New Year's Eve next year. So that's that one. Joan Sands, and that's from Modern Folk Embroidery. Did I say that? Jacob is a genius. Okay, so they're all my whips. Plans are to just work on whips, things I've already got going, with one new start, one planned new start. I might have more new starts. This is a planned start for Ellen Reid's birthday, and I believe it's on the 15th of July. And that is this, another GGR. I want a GGR kick at the moment. Isn't that beautiful? This is a Welsh sampler. So these words up here are written in Welsh. And there's a big rat. I don't know what that creature is. It's spotty. Isn't that great? So I haven't got any linen. I don't know what linen I'll use for that yet, but I did get some of the threads from the Cruel Goblin. The chart came from the Cruel Goblin. So I've got some of the called for threads. And that's that one. Oh, and this is the last bag I made. This one. Oops. I'm just trying to think the name of this fabric. This might be the Three Sisters bag. Three Sisters fabric called Sanctuary. The last one I showed you and told you that, I think that might have been a blackbird. I can't remember. Anyway. Now, very last thing I want to talk to you about is, it's not something that I sort of, I don't make Flosstube videos to get subscribers. That's really not the point of me doing a Flosstube. But in saying that, it's really exciting seeing the subscriber numbers go up. And amazingly, absolutely amazingly, I've hit 3,000 subscribers, which is just beyond belief for me. A little stitcher from Australia who just copies what everybody else does and is a bit cheeky and a bit naughty, and I might appear like I'm a lady, but I'm not. I'm really not. Anyway, hit 3,000 subscribers. And so a few months ago when I filmed probably number 3, I said I'd do a project bag giveaway when I hit 3,000 subscribers, if I hit 3,000 subscribers. Now I have. So, because I have, I would like to do a giveaway. And it will be for a bag that looks very much like this one. Because I have enough 2.5-inch squares to make one like this. Now this is a Tilda fabric. And I'll take the stuff out of it so you can see. I made this one for me, but I'll make one for you if you'd like me to. Oh, it's got bags in it now. So, it's all stitched by me with nice vinyl, all quilted, and then the binding or hand stitched down. So, if you would like to win one of my bags, and what I'll do, I'll use the random comment picker to pick a winner. And I'll throw in some extra things. So I'll do the bag, but I'll stick in some nice linen and maybe some silks for you, silk, because I've got some of that, and maybe a chart and just some really nice goodies to go inside the bag. I'll send it anywhere. I'm happy to send it anywhere. Now I did say to my husband Don before, you know, what's a non-swear word that is just funny? Because, you know, I want you to tell me, you know, I want you to state the word in your comments so that I can do a random comment picker thing. And you know what he came up with? He said salubrious. And I said, That's not a funny word. That's just a word. And he said, yeah, but it's got the word lube in it. He's so dirty-minded, that man. He's very funny. And he makes me laugh. But anyway. So, how about if you use the word smear? S-M-E-A-R. I think that's a funny word. It can be used in all sorts of sentences. If you don't want to take the time to make a sentence, that's fine. Just use the word smear, S-M-E-A-R, in your comment, and you go in the draw to win my little project bag. Otherwise, I'd love to see what funny things you can come up with using the word smear. Okay, that's it, guys. It's been a long one. I again apologise for coughing and for drinking and slurping, probably. I didn't burp, amazingly, because I can be gassy, but I didn't today. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed all of the things that I've shown today. Don't forget to go and have a look at A Simple Life Handcraft if you're after some really fun, pretty stickers and tapes and things. I'm really, really happy with that little box that I showed you, my love box. It's called a love box. You can find me on Instagram at Nicky Noodle 74. I'm over there if you want to come and say hi. I'll put my email address in the drop down box and some info. Otherwise, that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.